Because the number that Spider-Man 2099 brings up in Into the Spider-Verse was the original number for the MCU's Earth. Hang on, let me get a better light in here. Hell yeah, now it's even worse. So in Into the Spider-Verse, we see Spider-Man 2099, or Miguel O'Hara, talking about the MCU and refers to it as Earth 1999999. Okay, we're going to quickly pause the video here real quick. This is post-editing Liam, and if you zoom in to the image right there, you will see that there are in fact 5 9s there, not 6, and I make that same mistake twice more in this video. Apologies for my idiot misspeaking, and let's continue. And that was where all the events of the MCU took place, bar exceptions like the Loki TV show and the Multiverse of Madness. They all took place on Earth 1999999. Now, in both the Loki TV show and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, they state that everything that happens in the MCU takes place on Earth 616. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, Earth 616 is the main Earth where everything that happens in the comics takes place. This is where the number 616 originates from. So why is the MCU also called Earth 616? Well, because that's the number that Kevin Feige is pushing forward. He's trying to say that everything that happens in the sacred timeline of the MCU is the main Earth where the MCU takes place, because that's how we've come to know where the main timeline is. Meaning if he's successful with pushing that number forward, the categorization between the main comics timeline and the main MCU timeline would look something like this. And that's kind of the main reason why the MCU is named Earth 616. However, I have a personal headcanon as to why Miguel O'Hara refers to the MCU as Earth 1999999. And it simply comes down to the fact that different people organize things differently. Miguel O'Hara has probably already designated a different Earth 616, meaning he can't name the MCU's Earth the same number because that would just be unbelievably confusing. And the same thing kind of goes with the TVA. They probably found the MCU timeline first and then went along counting all the different Earths before finally coming to the comics one and naming that something else. People organize things differently. Different organizations organize things differently. The Spider Society and the TVA have 2 different methods of going through the multiverse, organizing it, then respectfully naming / numbering the different Earths or the different dimensions. Now, if you go and look it up officially, the MCU is still designated Earth 1999999, however, does mention 616 3 separate times. So officially, the MCU takes place on 1999999, as Miguel O'Hara refers to it in Into the Spider-Verse. But Kevin Feige has been labeling it 616 for years now, and if he has his way, then it will be officially changed to 616. It just depends how hard he's ready to ride out this reference to the comics and make this the official number for the MCU's timeline.